stopping by Seahawks and Coffee. Today we're going to kind of go over the Vikings versus Seattle preseason game, just kind of see what we took away from it, the positive, the very few negative that existed. Some things you might have noticed from the game. One being Russell Wilson played the entire first half, which might have been a little surprising due to the fact that it was the second preseason game of the season. Russell, though, wasn't playing quite his regular kind of football. Wilson was sacked 4 times, which is a lot for a preseason game, and I think it had a lot of fans worried because that's a lot of hits for your quarterback to be taking for preseason games. But I think that your question might want to be, why was this happening? Is it the communication, the timing of the offense? What's causing Russell to be sacked 4 times? And I think a lot of that is probably communication, the timing for the offense, reading, picking up the right guys on blitzes. I think that there's time for that offensive line and Russell to get on the same page because there has been so many roster changes on the offensive line. There's a lot of need for figuring out how to play together. So let's hope that that communication issue starts to get figured out and that Russell is safe back there and isn't going to get injured this season. I think one of the biggest positives that I've seen this season so far, it's just 2 games in, but the changes at offensive line. I think Justin Britt's move to center has been really positive. Can we just talk about how well Christine Michael has been running? There was a play against the Vikings and he bounced the ball outside and he's running and he's just really aware of where the defenders are. Speaking of lines, the defensive line was on fire. Frank Clark was everywhere. And it was really exciting to watch that happen because we got rid of Bruce Irvin, and there might have been a little bit of fear that maybe we weren't as strong. The rookies are really showing up big, and I think Seattle is always really smart with their draft picks. But as we start going through the preseason, you just see how smart their picks were. If I had to pick 2 standouts from the rookies during the Vikings game, I think I'd pick Kenny Lawler and Ryan Robinson, the defensive end. He, like Frank Clark, to me was just everywhere. Another standout to me was Troymaine Pope. He came out of nowhere and was running for 86 yards in the second half alone. Maybe one of the few noticeable negatives to me was the running back's inability maybe to pick up the extra defender during a blitz. There was a couple times where the Vikings would blitz us and there'd be the extra defender and he'd come through unblocked. And a lot of times you'd see the running back coming out into the flat having blocked no one. And I think it's really exciting, the energy that the Seahawks have. You can see the energy and you can see how much this team loves playing together. The veterans on the team are on the sideline just erupting with excitement. Overall, as a Seahawks fan, I am thrilled about this season. I think there's just a lot of energy, a lot of really good talent on this team.